Well, this is match number 2 in a jam-packed week for the Blues. They beat the Ports on Saturday, and wins in the next 3 games will complete the trophy treble and leave them one step away from an amazing Yankee. Fenlon, little ball in, and Peebles! 1-0 to Linfield. Now here's Campbell setting himself. 2-0.
Tonight it took Linfield a while to settle on what was a very difficult playing surface, but they took the lead after 12 minutes. Gary Peebles' shot rattled off the post and Pat Fenlon scored his second goal for the Blues. Straight from the restart, Newry almost equalised. Peter McGee beat John Easton, but Ollie Ralph's effort was superbly saved by Wes Lamont. Gary Haylock's cross in the 31st minute almost allowed Stephen Beattie to make it 2-0 for the Blues. His header, though, skimmed the crossbar. However, Newry squared the game 2 minutes from half-time. Kieran O'Kane met John Trainor's corner with a crisp header. And that unsettled Linfield in the second half. Gorman did force Brendan Keeley to make a fine save. Newry gave Linfield little room to manoeuvre and almost scored themselves, but Lamont tipped over Paul O'Neill's free kick. Dejection at the final whistle for Linfield, who now must beat Glentoran on Saturday and hope for a draw between Portadown and Glenavon or scrape through on goal difference. Only half of the story, though, would happen in Lurgan. The other half would unfold at Windsor Park in Belfast, where Linfield's Alan Dornan led out his troops against Glentoran, but the Blues supporters wouldn't be cheering first.
Glorious sunshine now at Mourneview as Russell floats it in. Now goes Strain and Casey. I don't know why Casey tried to get down to head that, but here's Kennedy. Plays it through and onside. Here come Glenavon, Peter Kennedy. Plays it to McCoy, who scores for Glenavon. Well, what a start to this match.
Linfield were making a reasonable opening to their encounter, producing all the opportunities but unable to provide that elusive final touch. Gary Peebles and Stephen Beattie came close in the opening half hour. Portadown were in search of an equaliser back at Mourneview before half-time.
Oh, here's Fraser! Now McBride again, forward for Kennedy, and here's Byrne for 2-0. Good save by Mickey Keenan. Now Smith, that's good football, and here's McBride, and a good ball for McCoy. And running into the box is Byrne, and it's Byrne! Oh, what a save by Mickey Keenan. And here's McBride, speeding the offside trap, and he scored a second! Stephen McBride has scored an absolutely crucial goal for Glenavon.
In Belfast it was still 0 each and tempers were flaring 20 minutes into the second half.
Alfie Stewart losing out to Glenn Ferguson, and now McBride, who's through to make it 3-0, and this would seal it. Oh, he's missed an amazing opportunity.
And little did he know at Windsor Park, Linfield were about to take their opportunity and re-enter the championship hunt. Pat Fenlon capitalised on an Alan Patterson mistake to put the Blues 1-0 ahead. And only a few minutes later he set up Desi Gorman for the second. And almost simultaneously Portadown unwittingly gave the Blues another lift.
In for Gorman, away on the left hand side is Trevor Smith, and here he is, and Portadown getting a bit of room here on this left side. Cover now from Byrne, but here's Murray, and now here's Smith. Fraser, and it's 2-1, and suddenly it's a different game.
And also a different game at Windsor Park, where Glentoran were reduced to 10 men. Neil Candlish sent off for backchat to the referee.
Oh, Sandy Fraser turns well. Fraser in for Smith. Now Doolan. What a frantic finish this is. Gorman plays it in. Up goes Casey. And a goal from Fraser. It's 2 each.
And that news filtered through to Windsor. Manager Trevor Anderson knew if the score stayed the same, the championship was his.
Now Now Paul Byrne, the captain. Can he score a winner and win the league title for Glenavon? Finn! Offside!
At Windsor it was game, set and match to Linfield, but there was still 6 minutes left at Mornview.
Russell. Oh, here's Casey, and he's onside to win the league for Portadown. Oh, he's missed it.
2-2 it finished at Mornview. The Blues waited for confirmation of that score.
I still find it hard to believe. Trevor Anderson has joined us tonight. Trevor, it's hard to take in, isn't it?
It really is. I said on Saturday it was unbelievable, and I wish I had written the script. It would have been worth £1 million tonight. But certainly, it's hard to take in even now. I haven't watched this the first time I've seen the missus, and we were being told of it on the pitch. I think we were on the pitch for 6 minutes, waiting for the result. Put me back to Copenhagen, where we actually played 6 minutes over. So I know how both managers of Portadown and Glenavon feel. Must have got it.
Yeah, you must feel for them, like, you know, as a fellow professional, you know, they were absolutely distraught.
Well, they had to be, but I think everybody had to be pleased that it went to the final game. People said it went to the wire, it went forward, and obviously we're delighted it came out our way.
Good for the Irish League.
It has to be. That's the last 2 seasons. Last year we won it in goal difference. This year we won it by 2 points, but as I say, it went to the last game.
As you said, you had an agonising wait, then you heard the result, and then Alan Dornan comes out producing the cup. Fantastic scenes.
I think that's the only time we started to believe it, when we actually saw the cup.
There he's there. He was a happy boy, wasn't he?
Everybody at Windsor was happy. But I'm delighted for the players, because they've had a great season, and it's the icing on the cake for them.
And just briefly now, all thoughts turn towards the Irish Cup?
Well, come Thursday, we're training on Thursday, and then we'll focus on it from there onwards.
Good luck on that anyway, Trevor. Thanks for coming in too.
The Linfield team, Gary Peebles, has recovered from a calf injury, so he plays and the Blues are at full strength. And such as the changed face of this side, only Dornan, Easton, Jeff Spears, Beattie and Bailey are survivors from the final of 2 years ago when they lost out here at the Oval to Glenavon. Bangor too are at full strength, and whilst there may be doubts about the match fitness of the main strikers, David McCallan and Jonathan McGee, Bangor fans will be delighted with that those two, who've scored 47 goals between them, are starting the game. Dalton, Eddie Spears and McCaffrey are the new faces in the side since last year's cup final success over Ards. And what a great spectacle it is on this Saturday, May the 7th. Glad to say the sun is shining, and as always the oval pitch looking in immaculate condition. Here, well blocked by the keeper again. Haylock did well. There's the header from Fenlon, blocked by Brown. Beattie takes it, curls it in. Oh, it's 1-0. It's Peebles. Up goes the shirt. The usual celebrations. Dalton beaten. And the Linfield fans, the terraces erupt. Goal number 12 of the season for Gary Peebles. Almost 2 minutes into injury time in this first half. The corner from Beattie, and Peebles, so dangerous in these situations, found a mark. And a bad time for Bangor to concede a goal, and a great time for Linfield to score one. Gorman, could be something on here. Fenlon right at the death. Has he the legs to go on? Pat Fenlon, he has. And that is that. A smile there from Terry Hayes, from Lindsay McKeown. The oval erupts. The Linfield fans go crazy. And it's all over now. His first goal in the Irish Cup campaign, his fourth since joining Linfield for £22,000. Oh yes, he enjoyed the moment. So did they.